years after the Lockwood Estate incident and the volcanic eruption on Isla Nublar, a once-extinct dinosaurs freely roam the Earth. Amid global efforts to control them, Biosyn Genetics establishes a dinosaur preserve in Italy's Dolomites, which conducts genomics research, ostensibly for pharmacological applications. Claire Deering, Zia Rodriguez, and Franklin Webb investigate illegal dinosaur breeding sites. Claire's partner, Owen Grady, helps relocate stray dinosaurs. At their remote cabin in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Claire and Owen secretly raise 14-year-old Maisie Lockwood and protect her from groups seeking to exploit her unique genetic makeup. When Blue, the velociraptor raised by Owen, arrives at the cabin with an asexually reproduced hatchling, Maisie names it Beta. Increasingly frustrated living in seclusion, Maisie sneaks away, but mercenaries kidnap her and capture Beta. Meanwhile, swarms of giant locusts are decimating U.S. crops. Dr. Ellie Sadler, who is no longer married, observes that crops using Biosyn seeds are left uneaten, raising suspicions that Biosyn created the insects. Ellie takes a captured locust to her former partner, paleontologist Dr. Alan Grant. They determine that the locust was genetically engineered with Cretaceous period arthropod DNA and contemporary migratory locusts. Franklin, now with the CIA's Dangerous Species Division, informs Claire and Owen that Maisie may have been taken to Malta. Upon arrival, Claire and Owen infiltrate a dinosaur black market with Owen's former Jurassic World colleague Barry Sunbeam, who is leading a French intelligence raid. Carnivorous dinosaurs are unleashed during the foray, wreaking havoc. When Claire and Owen learn that Maisie and Beta were transported to Biosyn, sympathetic cargo pilot Kayla Watts agrees to fly them there. Chaotician Dr. Ian Malcolm now works for Biosyn. He sought Ellie's help to expose CEO Dr. Louis Dodgson after Communications Director Ramsey Cole warned him of Dodgson's illegal activity. Dodgson is exploiting dinosaurs and coerces former InGen geneticist Dr. Henry Wu to modify the transgenic locust to let Biosyn corner the world's food supply. Wu denounces the plan, saying it will cause an ecological collapse as the locusts spread unchecked. Wu meets Maisie and explains that his former colleague, Dr. Charlotte Lockwood, used her own DNA to replicate and give birth to the genetically identical Maisie. Charlotte altered Maisie's DNA to prevent her from inheriting the fatal disease which she had. Wu believes that Maisie and Beta's asexual conception and DNA are key to creating a pathogen to halt the locust outbreak. A Quetzalcoatlus attacks Kayla's plane in Biosyn's airspace, forcing Owen and Kayla to crash land while Claire is ejected. After separate encounters with a Therizinosaurus, Hyroraptor and Dilophosaurus, the three regroup. Inside Biosyn, Ian and Ramsey cupboardly advise Ellie and Alan on where to obtain a locust DNA sample. While searching for the lab, they encounter Maisie. Discovering the breach, Dodgson attempts to incinerate the locusts to destroy evidence some locusts escaped through an air vent, sparking a wildfire around the preserve. Alan, Ellie, and Maisie barely escape the facility before finding Ian. They meet Owen, Claire and Kayla, with Ramsey later joining them. Dodgson flees with dinosaur embryos via Hyperloop, but becomes trapped after the power is rerouted and is then killed by three Dilophosaurus. As the group works together, Owen, with Alan and Maisie's help, captures Beta. They and Wu escape in a Biosyn helicopter during a battle between a Giganotosaurus and the first parts veteran Tyrannosaurus, aided by the Therizinosaurus. Ellie and Alan rekindle their romantic relationship before testifying with Ian and Ramsey against Biosyn. Owen, Claire, and Maisie return home and reunite Beta and Blue. Wu releases a host locust carrying the pathogen, gradually eradicating the swarms. Dinosaurs and humans adapt to a new coexistence, and the United Nations declares Biosyn Valley an international dinosaur sanctuary.